What's going on, everybody? It's Anthony, and time for the daily truth. The truth in 5 minutes or less. Sometimes I got to call people out. I got to do it today, and it's going to be based off of the truth with today's truth as people jump on board. Come on in. Share this video because this is an important lesson for anyone and everyone, including me. I often listen to this myself, even though people are like, you never say you're wrong. That's actually very not true. You could check the register. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So here's the deal, guys. When you are wrong, you have to be willing to admit you are wrong. Math, not typically something you could be wrong. There's usually a solution. The science changes. I think we know that the science changes. So there is a math problem that is about 6 years old that a gentleman that I can't be too mean because he gave me a chance to speak on my first stage a few years back. His name is Dr. Obam Bohm. I got to call it out because I literally gave this 10 days before I made a video to the point where he's living rent free in my head because people that call themselves thought leaders need to be willing to know when they've become blatantly wrong. So there's a math problem, and today's a fun little story. The math problem goes, a man steals a $100 bill from a store's register. Then he buys $70 worth of goods at that store using the $100 bill and gets $30 change. How much money did the store lose? I don't know if he does this for clicks on his page, on his Facebook. Great. I don't really know. Don't really care at this point. But when you've been proven wrong, you have to admit when you're wrong. So he has this whole, and he was offering something. I don't really care what the prize was. I know the question. It's 6 years old. And came back like 3 years ago. I get really into math. I love math. Why do I like math? Because there is a truth to an answer when it comes to math. So this problem is when he buys $70 worth of, he steals $100. Let me really quick break it down for you. Actually, let me tell you what he is telling people and even telling everybody else they are wrong. And he has found something that if you go on Reddit or any other pages of mathematicians, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of the same answer, which is it's vague, but it's $100 is the true answer. You can actually break it down a little more than that. But his answer is 270. So many people have come up with answers of $30, $70, $100, $130, $170, and $200. 270 is so insanely wrong that he started hearkening God in the response. Well, technically, because he used the $100, that's stolen $100. So the value to the store, it's just no. So let me just break down the correct answer, and I'll get back into today's truth, which is simply understand when you are actually wrong, and be willing to admit it. That if you are a parent, if you are a thought leader, you admit when you're wrong. A man steals a $100 bill from the store, $100 bill stolen from the register. He then buys $70 worth of goods with this 100. It doesn't matter if this is and I've had this argument 3 years ago, and people did eventually admit they were wrong, except for this person now in today's argument. Take the $100, right? It doesn't matter if it's another $100 bill, the same $100 bill. It is still a $100 bill. So he steals 100, gives $100 back, right? Then the reason he's giving it back is he's buying $70 worth of goods. So he gets $30 from the store. So as of right now, the store, the till is down $30, only 30, and $70 worth of goods. My argument can be, and there's two ways to skin a cat on this one. $70 is the retail price. So it's either 70 plus 30, which is $100, very simple, or it is $30 in cash, and then the cost of goods sold out of that 70, which is kind of an arbitrary number. It's easier to just go with the 100 because it's $70 in retail. Super simple. It is a simple answer. But an unwillingness to admit when somebody is wrong by a mathematical problem that's been proven several times, and it's a very simple mathematical problem, is a problem. So all I can say is calling out this person because it's frustrating to see somebody that leads people that is unwilling to admit when they are wrong. My message and my truth for today is know when you look foolish and know when to admit you are wrong. I gave it 10 days before I called it out. That's it. That's the truth in 5 minutes or less. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Catch you tomorrow. Deuces. Oh, and happy would have been 81st birthday, right? To my pops. Rest in peace, my man. It's been about 10 years almost. 10 years this next year since you passed away. Anyways, happy birthday. Sorry, over 5 minutes. Let's go. Take it easy.